Okay, today we are gonna talk about Wandavision, which came out just today. I'm gonna sort of give my opinion, review it, and yeah, let's begin. Episode 1 is 30 minutes long, and we start with an old movie vibe. It's black and white. Wanda and Vision are in their marriage outfits, and they are moving to a new town with a song. Like in old movies, the show is generally built like old movies. All in all, I think it's a really eventless episode. We get to see how Wanda and Vision settle into their new home, and there's this whole storyline with how they both forgot about the heart that they drew on their calendar. Wanda thought that maybe it was their anniversary, but Vision, when he was at his workplace, his boss reminded him that him and his wife are going to visit them, and it is really important for them because they want to the new town and yada yada yada. But all in all, there isn't really happening much, which is like exciting for new standards, except the last shot of the first episode. The show just ends and we zoom out of the picture and go to colored picture. So as in they are trying to tell us that Wanda's life is a television show, which was interesting, but the rest of the show is just structured like really an old TV show. I think, and I'm certainly sure that's what they are trying to get for in the first and the second episode. It had comedic aspects, but all in all, I didn't really enjoy the first episode. If this would be the first thing I would see from the MCU, and if, or even if I wouldn't be as interested as I am now in the MCU, I'm 100% sure I would just drop this show after 20 minutes. So maybe it's rather unfortunate that WandaVision has to be the first show of the new Marvel shows that are coming and the first Marvel stuff that has appeared since, I think Endgame was the last one, right? Yeah, I think so. But it's really underwhelming, to be frank.
We also learn that Wanda and Vision, they don't have a clue why they're in this new town and where they're coming from. So that's quite interesting.
Okay, also we got another episode of WandaVision, and as time goes by, every week there will be one episode of this show released. And the second episode had the whole storyline with Wanda and Vision trying to fit into their neighborhood because there was this talent show and they were preparing a magic act. And Wanda wanted to become friends with like the whole women's in the neighborhood. Vision wanted to go and become friends with the whole men's in the neighborhood. It's really, I have to say, it is really selling the fact well that there were certain roles in this period of time. I'm not sure which time it is exactly they are supposed to be in, but Wanda is a housewife. She has to do everything in the household. She only meets with other housewives, and Vision is the one to go to work. And it really has the spirit of an old TV show. And I'm not saying it's that bad. It tries to be comedic and it successes sometimes, for me at least. But it's not what I quite expected from the first MCU show. But as I said, maybe my expectations are wrong. Okay, so there's this talent show, and they are both doing a magic show, and everything depends on it. Or the supposedly exciting question you have to ask yourself is, will they fail with their show or will they succeed? And Vision comes to the show kind of like a drunken man, but as he is a computer basically and not a human being, he just chew gum and it got stick in his inner body. So that's how they try to justify that he is kinda in a drunken state, and Vision does some real magic which Wanda tries to cover up and so on, and it's really starting to get a little bit boring for me, but they are throwing some interesting things. As for an example, I told you about the world being black and white, and one day or the day they are going on, Wanda hears something outside. She's home alone, and she goes outside, and there's this toy helicopter, which isn't black and white, it's colored. And that really piqued my interest. And in the following of the show, they get home and everything gets colored once they kissed, I think, which also was really interesting. One of the most interesting things the first two episodes showed. So I'm getting excited over the fact what's happening with Wanda, obviously. And the cliffhanger is that in the end of the episode, we hear a voice saying, "Wanda, who is doing this to you, Wanda?" And then the episodes end. And as we only got those two episodes, we're left here with pretty much only small hints about what this show is going to be about, because I doubt that the next episodes will also be the same as this episodes, or I really don't hope it, because we get it and we got it, what the show was trying to go after. As I said, the first two episodes were really underwhelming for me. And if I wasn't interested in the MCU, I would have just dropped it. But I'm surely going to keep watching it because I think the storyline will also get a bit, or at least a bit more interesting as the story proceeds. But the pilot episode or the pilot episodes really, they were not that great, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. Hey, have you seen the new episodes? What's your opinions? Leave it into the comments. If you like the video, subscribe and like. And yeah, bye.